What's up, guys? It's iRustyyDusty here, getting ready to tackle Dark Magic Town on All-Star Tower Defense, a Roblox game. Many of you guys are probably going to know me that watch these videos. I'm actually a Twitch streamer. I like to stream games and actually help people beat trials, story mode, whatever it is that people want to beat. If you're not aware, this mount right here is actually the mount you get when you beat this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my personal strat for beating it, which has pretty much 100% success rate. It's been fairly easy after I figured this out. But before, we had a little bit of difficulty getting through this as a solo. I was using Toga Nez, and that really does not work too well on this map for some reason. So I'm going to show you what I've been doing instead. And just so you guys know, I always usually play out of the back for all story modes. I like to do that even when I'm streaming, like duoing, helping people. But I always do it when I'm soloing because it's just better for the decelerators, especially with this map. It's an extremely large map. I mean, extremely large. Look, like this is how far they have to go. And this is just still like the beginning part. So by the time the decelerators get there, they're super slow when they get there. So the strategy I use for this map is I use Kosuke back here. If you upgrade him 3 times, preferably 4, he can get you to wave 10, honestly. So the strat that I use is I get him to 3 or 4, upgrade him 3 or 4 times, and I farm really hard. I get 3 Balmas maxed out. After that, I drop a Brawly here on this table, and then here as well. And then I'll play Patternines and more Koskes here with 2 Irwins so I can run them non-stop as a chain, fully upgraded. And that's it, guys. That's literally all I do to beat this map, and it works super easily. Just watch the video and I'll show you guys how it's done. Now, for my videos, I'm not sure, since I am not really a YouTuber, give me a comment and tell me, do you guys want me to fast forward these videos, or do you want me to talk more about the game as it unfolds and like what I think and my strategies and stuff? I'm not sure what people actually want. If they want a quick game or they actually want to see the entire game. And for this one, I'm going to play the entire game. And drop me a comment if that's not what you're kind of looking for. If you'd rather me just fast forward this, just briefly talk about my strategies. Because I think I'm going to do this for every single game mode to help people try to get through story mode soloing. And just so everyone knows, the first time I did this, I actually used Aaron when I duoed this. And the first time I beat it, I used Aaron and Toga, Nez, and we actually played out of here. This is the spot. All this right here is actually where we played out of. But like I said, for soloing, it's way easier to always just play out of the back. And I'm not sure if you guys watch my Twitch videos, my Twitch streams, you guys will see that I am hugely into skipping. I love skipping, and honestly, guys, I messed up there at wave 5. I dropped my first Balma. You've seen I had a little bit of cash. Try to drop a Balma sooner than that, if this is a strategy you're using. And I would play, like I said, some stronger unit out of the back right here. Tony would be fine, would be able to get you through it if you don't have Kosuke. There's lots of different units that'll actually be able to get you through it. But like I was saying, I actually really like to skip. If you don't skip this game mode will take you about 45 minutes just to beat one part of it. It took me 4 hours to get through 6, not really skipping. And the person I beat it with, we started skipping at game 4, and it still took me about 3.5, 4 hours to get through. So you really should consider starting to skip. All my strategies, everything I do, even learning to beat it with other people, always involves me skipping to save as much time as possible. And now that I have this Kosuke at 3 upgrades, it'll, like I said, about 9, 10 is when the issues will start to arise. And the other thing is air is already coming out. If you can see it already here in the right hand corner, it's already starting to come out, the air units, but it's only wave 7, right? By the time they get back here, this is the other reason I love to play out of the back. By the time they make it all the way here, I can play a Brawly here, but it's by like 10 or 11. So by the time the Brawly gets here, I'll have both of these farms upgraded to upgraded 4 times. So it's really handy to play out of the back. Like, you're really putting yourself under a lot of pressure if you play out of the front, because if something leaks through, which they more than likely will in the beginning of the game, especially those deaccelerators. That's why they throw those deaccelerators in there. But to beat the deaccelerators, all you literally have to do is A, play an Aaron, and then start playing out of the mid if you want to go that route. Sometimes I do that as far as a strategy. I'll play an Aaron right away, and if you do it on this map, it's really good because it is a big map. By every single time a new wave comes, your errands are coming back out because it's such a big map. But like I said, I don't like to do that. But that is another alternative to this strat you can do, is run an errand and then start playing out of the mid where the air is right now up here, if you want to do that strat. And like I said, they're upgraded 4 times now, the Bulmas, and it's not even close. I might even be able to get one fully upgraded before I drop a Brawly. I'll just drop the Brawly now, actually. Yeah, see, the air's coming down now. I will have to upgrade this. So around wave 10, you'll have to start upgrading. And you can do this with Ace as well. I've used Ace. It's just he's much easier, and like you're for sure gonna eliminate the air if you just use even just one. Now that I have those two, I'll be good till about wave 12, 13, honestly, before I would really have to drop another unit before I would actually lose. So now I can hit the farms again. And for me, like I said, I personally use 3 farms. I max out 3 farms in this game. Then the rest of my strat is just another Brawly on this table, and then Kosuke's and Patternines with 2 Irwins right here, just to constantly run that damage boost. And since I've done this strategy, like I said, guys, it's been pretty much 100% successful. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do the next video, so if there's any other strategy you want to see me solo and you want to know how to kind of beat it, just toss that in the comments as well, and I will do it. It doesn't actually take that long. I've played this game enough where I can pretty much beat any map that I want at this point. Usually I will do my Irwins actually around next wave is when I'll start dropping the Irwins on 14. Because really only 14 and 15 are the really difficult waves on here. It's, as you see, with 4 units, my bad, really 3, but 4 units, you can make it to 14 fairly easily. Always make sure you sell your Balmas on 15. I've gotten pretty bad at not remembering that. But it's definitely 6,000 more dollars in cash. That's definitely super handy. And I've tried to beat this. I'm going to say the 2 most important characters for this is definitely Irwin and Balma. I mean, obviously Balma, you kind of need cash to solo this map because it's just, you don't get enough if you don't have Balma. And Irwin, obviously, for a boost. Like, I've tried to beat this without Irwin to see if there was a way to do it, and it's been really difficult. I've only been able to really get to 15. I haven't found an exact strategy yet that's let me beat it without using an Irwin boost. Like, you really kind of need, if you don't have Irwin, you really need to save up gems. Get them 2,700 gems, get that pity system, and get Irwin if you really are, like, want to beat a lot of the story mode. Alright, the boss is out. It takes about 15 minutes to beat it this way, from start to finish. Where we're at on our video is we're about 13 minutes in. It takes about 15 minutes to beat this, and again, if you don't skip it, this can take about 45 minutes to 50 minutes to beat pretty easily. So that's why it's important just to play out of the back and not really wait for errands, unless you have, I mean, a ton of time and you want to play really safe. But you don't really have to play this game too safe. This isn't a map you have to play too safe. Unless you really don't have any decent units. Like, I use Sasuke here, but I think Luffy 4th gear or Tony, any of those characters could potentially work and really help you. Alright, so that's it. That's all that's left now is the boss, and beating the boss with this setup is pretty straightforward. Like, you're not going to struggle at all. It's, again, just a patient game. I mean, look how long it takes. It probably takes about the boss to walk 3 minutes, honestly, from start to here. That's the only downside of playing out of the back. But this is pretty much iRustyyDusty strategy, guys. If you want to see more videos, if there's any other things you want to see me solo, just let me know. Either through Discord, commenting, join my stream. My Twitch is www.twitch.tv/iRustyyDusty. My name right up here. Rusty has 2 Y's. if you need help beating anything, that's all I do on my stream is help my viewers beat. I can't say that's all I do. I try to beat things when they first come out. I don't usually help viewers do that right away until I beat it myself. But other than that, when I'm streaming, almost 99% of the time, that's all I'm doing is helping people. One last tip for this. The reason I like Sasuke is these black flames. If you noticed earlier, they really travel in large, like really large clumps. So like that black flames can really help melt them pretty quickly. So he's down to what, 1700? So I might have to sell 1 or 2 units. Oh, no, I didn't have to sell anything. So that's it, guys. That is my strategy of how to beat it. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Preferably join my Twitch. That's preferably what I hope you guys do. That's where I primarily play out of is Twitch. I'm doing these videos just as like a light strategy, sort of help for people. But that's it for now, guys. See you later.